Endless questions are being raised by analysts about the surprisingly uncontested results that gave the GOP total control of both the executive and the legislative branches of government. First and foremost among these questions is the issue of who's to blame. In my humble judgment, the outgoing Democratic President, Joe Biden, must shoulder most of the responsibility for this historic failure. Three main reasons come to mind. One, the Biden administration's record for the past 4 years has been lackluster at best, particularly concerning the two I's, inflation and immigration, the most divisive issues successfully used against the Democratic candidate by the Republicans in this election. Mr. Biden clearly underestimated the gap between his limited policy achievements and the American public approval of the economy, while dramatically overestimating the centrality of public support for abortion rights, for example, that Kamala Harris focused on. Second, Biden's controlling approach returned to haunt him significantly on two separate tracks. Historically uncharacteristic of Democratic administrations, Mr. Biden hogged the decision-making process within his administration and personalized it to such an extent that the public equated him and later his party's replacement on the Democratic ticket, Harris, with his administration's limited economic achievements and foreign policy failures. Presidents, whether Democrats or Republicans, displaying this tendency of over-controlling things, need adults in the room or assertive staff to maintain political equilibrium between personal presidential ambitions and perspectives on the one hand, and administration policies on the other. That did not happen with regard to the presidential election, and particularly concerning U.S.-Israeli relations and the Gaza war, where presidential preferences, Biden's own personal biases, were left unchecked to the detriment of U.S. national interest and future Democratic electoral prospects. Third, by marginalizing the role of Kamala Harris as vice president since 2020 for essentially personal political ambitions and plans, Biden ended up undermining her candidacy after she replaced him on the Democratic Party ticket. The Trump campaign used this issue quite effectively to raise public doubts about her capabilities and qualifications to manage the office of President of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, the election is over and the results are clear. However, the challenge of rebuilding the Democratic Party, or what is left of it, has just started, as Democrats nationwide try to avoid a total implosion of the party and seek internal reconciliation to secure the future of their party.